What's up, YouTube? This is Primetime James Timms coming at you with another video for the Primetime Movie Network. It's been a while, so I've been able to drop a video for you guys. Hey, man, life happens, man, but I had to talk about this because this is big news, but very sad and unfortunate news for the Scream franchise. Now, we've been waiting on any updates on Scream 7. I think the last real update we got for Scream 7 was the directing choice of Christopher Landon being the one instead of Radio Silence. And a lot of mixed feelings about it, but if I remember correctly, I was on board with the idea. But then this bomb, actually two bombs, has been dropped on us between Scream 7, which puts the project in serious jeopardy. Serious jeopardy to the point where I say that, man, what is even the point of continuing with this project if we don't have the two franchises in the film? Now, for those that may not be in the know, before I get started, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. But Sam Carpenter, who has been played by Melissa Barrera for the past two films, Scream 5 and Scream 6, according to Variety magazine, has been fired from Scream 7 due to her Instagram posts about Israel and a Hamas war. The article says the 33-year-old Mexican actress joined the iconic slasher franchise in 2022. I'm sorry. On Tuesday, November 21st, sources confirmed the deadline of Variety that Barerra has been dropped from Spyglass Media for a coming sequel over the posts, which has been perceived as anti-Semitic. In one of the social media posts, In the Heights Breakout wrote, "Gaza is currently being treated like a concentration camp." That's one of the posts that Melissa said in her Instagram post. Apparently, she's pro-Palestine, and I took a very good look at all the posts that she's made, and all she pretty much said is that she wants genocide to end, pretty much. Free the hostages and all that stuff. That's pretty much the gist of what she said. Nothing really crazy offensive. Nothing that's very anti-Semitic. It was just basic, just free the hostages, okay? And I will say, on one side, I will say this. Okay, I've been a firm believer in, if you're an entertainer, just entertain me. I'm a firm believer in that. That's why I respect Denzel. I respect Mark Wahlberg. I respect Sylvester Stallone, all them. They don't get into the political talk. Like they don't, get into that stuff because they know the ramifications that comes with that if they get too political. That's why Denzel just kind of keeps his mouth shut, and that's it. When you play that game, you have to be ready for the consequences, good or bad. Look, Hollywood's small, and Hollywood is run by, we all know, the Jewish community. So whatever they thought Melissa said was offensive, that'll be the end of her career. Boom, just like that. It sucks, but that's the case. And I will say that here's my initial thoughts on the whole her being fired. Okay, I just want to give my thoughts on the political thing. But if you're a Scream fan, this sucks. This is a big blow. This is a huge blow. Because I heard about this early last night. I thought it wasn't true. I thought it was fake. But this is very real. And it'd be different if it was like Chad or Mindy that wasn't coming back. That's different because they're the side characters. But Melissa Barretta's character, Sam, is a very integral part of this new franchise. Scream 5 made it very known that the Scream franchise is now hers. Sidney Prescott passed the torch on to her. Now, if you know, for those who may not remember, I was not the biggest fan of Melissa Barretta's performance in Scream 5. I like the idea of the Sam character, her being Bill Loomis's daughter and all that stuff, and her having this, she's holding down this need for violence and, need to kill, which in Scream 6, they explored that Sam actually likes killing people, but she uses it for good. I wasn't the biggest fan of Melissa Barretta's performance in Scream 5. It got to a point where I was like, why can't Jenna Ortega be the main character? We'll get to Jenna in a second. But I like Jenna Ortega more. I thought she should have been the star. I thought Scream 5 should have been Jenna Ortega's film. Scream 6, when they kind of got the legacy characters out the way for the most part, and the movie was strictly based around Sam and Tara, I dug the character and I dug Melissa. I thought she gave a really solid performance in Scream 6, and I was on board with the idea. And the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde thing they try to do with Sam, where she's trying very hard to suppress the urge to kill, but whenever she's backed into a corner, she just lets out and just goes crazy. And I like that. And I was actually intrigued to see where they go with this for Scream 7. I was intrigued. But to fire her when this whole trilogy is about her, and she's an integral part to the film, but to the core four, it was assumed that the core four was going to come back and close out this trilogy, right? To some degree. Talking about whether Neve Campbell's coming back, all things indicate that she was going to come back, but now we don't know with Melissa's firing now. What happens? What happens to the rest of the core four? What happens to the rest of this project? Do they even acknowledge that Sam, if they go through with this project, will they even acknowledge Sam? Will they kill Sam off? That would suck. Or would they replace her? That would kind of suck. So it really puts the project in a bad spot. It really puts this project in a bad spot. And there's going to be rewrites, they're going to be reworked. They have to start this thing from scratch if they continue with this project. And I'm thinking, okay, Melissa's gone. That's a huge blow. How are the rest of the cast going to feel about this? And early this morning, I read that Jenna Ortega was asked to be let go of her contract in support of Melissa Barrera's firing. And I'm thinking, okay, I kind of figured that would happen. Turns out that it's now being released that Jenna Ortega never even agreed to sign on in the first place. And it's made official that Jenna Ortega is not coming back at all. And it has nothing to do with Melissa's firing. It's because she's going to be busy with Wednesday. So, in a matter of 12 hours, you've lost Sam Carpenter and Tara Carpenter. You lost the two people that this trilogy is based around now. And I will say, unless you get Neve Campbell back, which I doubt she will, considering what happened the last time when they completely shortchanged her and screwed her over, I don't see how Scream 7 continues. I'm sorry, I don't see it. Look, I'm at that point now where I'm hearing this news that both Melissa and Jenna are gone. There's really no reason to continue. And that could be a blessing in disguise, because if you watch the end of Scream 6, If you watch the end of Scream 6, that could be it right there. You know, Sam looking at the mask, you know, thinking about it. Will she keep it? Will she not keep it? Will the evil consume her? But then Tara snaps her out of it. She drops the mask, and they walk into the sunset together, leaving the mask behind, thus leaving the past behind and embracing the future together as sisters. Considering the news that we got now, that's the perfect ending to this. That's the perfect ending. Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega leaving the Scream franchise behind and going on into bigger, better things. Scream 6 ending is very much poetic now, if you really think about it. There's no reason to continue. And if you continue, what can you do Scream 7 over? Ghostface goes back to Sydney? For what? You have to be really creative with that. Because the Sydney character, I've said this before and I said it again, her story is done. There's nothing more you can do with the Sydney Prescott character. There's nothing you can do. Her story ended in Scream 5. Because she really just had no connection to Sam and Tara. Well, Sam, you know, is Billy's, her ex-boyfriend's daughter, but other than that, she had no connection. She didn't really give a damn about these kids. The only reason why Sydney got involved in Scream 5 in the first place is because Dewey died. And now I'm hearing that Neve Campbell was at a convention, and she stated that she was actually pretty upset with the idea of Dewey's death. So, like I said, if you either offer Neve Campbell the bag or don't continue with this project at all, because this project is screwed now. It is screwed. But who knows? Maybe, like I said, maybe it's a blessing in disguise. Because Scream franchise is the most consistent horror franchise in horror history. Scream is the only franchise that doesn't have like a Halloween Resurrection or Jason Takes the Hat and Go to Hell. It doesn't have that one movie in the franchise where it's like unanimously it sucks. The weakest film in the franchise is Scream 3. For most people. But some people love that film as well. So, and Scream 6 went on to be, I think went on to be the highest grossing film of the franchise. So let Scream 6 go out on a high note. If this isn't, let it go out on a high note. It ended going out on top. Jenna Ortega's going on to do bigger, better things. Melissa Barrera, I'm sure, could go on in the bigger, better things. It's over. It's done. It's over. You lose these two girls here, who, again, you centered this whole trilogy surrounding these two, and it's done. The foundation is done. There's no reason to go on. If they still go on with Scream 7, that's going to be... They better have something really big up their sleeves. But, yeah, man, Melissa Barrera fired over her comments on the Palestine-Hamas war. All I got to say when it comes to that is, look, man, Ezra Miller was still able to keep his job from the bullshit that he did. But Melissa Barrera gets fired instantly. And Jenna Ortega, I said it once, I'm going to say it again. When I first saw her in Scream 5, I did say that she's going to be a big star within a few years. And look where she's at now. She's above the Scream franchise now. Not to say above, but she can find better things than Scream movies now. It didn't take her no time at all. But yeah, man, Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega are not going to be in Scream 7. And it sucks. This is a big, big blow to the Scream franchise. I was hoping that this news was not true, but it's very confirmed. And where do you go from here? If you're Spyglass, if you're Christopher Landon, if you're Radio Silence, what do you do now? And if it's me, I'm saying let's just drop it. Let's just fuck it. Let's just hang it up. They had a good run. They had 2 successful movies. Maybe this is how. Look, everything happens for a reason. It sucks to have to come to this, but man, it could be better for the long run. But let me know your guys' thoughts on the situation. How y'all feel about Melissa Barrera being fired, Jenna Ortega not coming back? Do you think they should still continue on to Scream 7? Should they let Sydney come back? Do they should just end the franchise now? Or do you guys never cared about Sam and Tara? Bring Sydney back. Any comments? Let me know your guys' thoughts. Hit that like and subscribe button. And yeah, Jenna Ortega and Melissa Barrera are not in Scream 7. This sucks. Hey, but salute to the Carpenter sisters. Last time we saw them on Scream, they walked into the sunset. So in the end, they won. But I'm out. Peace.